Today is May 29th, 2025. My name is Leah Pollack, and I am interviewing my great-grandmother, Olga. Say hi. Say hi.
Oh.
Say hi. To the camera, say hi.
So what I will say?
Hi. Say hi.
Hi, I'm Olga.
She survived World War II. So I have a few questions for you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Could you tell me your full name?
My maiden name or
Maiden.
married name?
Maiden.
Maiden name.
Yes.
I am Olga Rosenstein. No, not Rosen. My Rosenstein by my marriage. I am Olga Reznik. Yeah, my father was Reznik.
Were you named after anybody? Were you named after anybody?
Their name?
Were you named after anybody?
Yes, my father's sister was, but it was a Jewish name Ella. When I was born, they called me, after revolution, they changed name and Russian names. After Ella, I was Olga. Olga.
Is it a Jewish name?
Olga usually not Jewish name. Ella was a Jewish name, but changed for the Russian name. It was not Jewish.
Okay. In this class, I have been learning about the immigration of Jews to the U.S. and other places. Do you know where your parents or family immigrated from?
My parents.
Mm-hmm.
This was they live in Russia, Ukraine. Ukraine. That's why I know, but I don't know from their parents. Probably that's what they was, start from Ukraine. Yeah.
Before they immigrated to the United States, did they talk about what life was before they left?
They not immigrate, they live there.
Mm-hmm.
I have to tell you about the life.
Yeah. Do you have any stories of Jewish life there?
I was born after revolution, after Tsar, after a revolution was, and then become Soviet Union.
Mm-hmm.
So I was born in Soviet Union was already.
Okay.
It was a communist country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did your parents or anyone in your family experience or were they affected by the Holocaust or pogroms?
My family, my whole family was affected by. We run away when the Germans occupied around my city. We run away wherever we can. They give us a boat, and at night, they evacuate soldiers, injured soldiers. So they give us a place on the deck.
Mm-hmm.
And we went from Odessa, I'm from Odessa, and they went to Novorossiysk.
Mm-hmm.
And there give us to travel by train all over the country to look for where they can hire, where they can put us far away from the Germans, and they happen to we have not such a good place. It was no school, not not doctors, not stores.
Yeah.
If we want to even have money, we can buy. We didn't have store. It was a very bad place.
Yeah. Okay. So this is great background. Thank you. Now I would like to ask. Now I would like you to take out items you brought to talk about today.
What?
Could you talk about these?
Yeah. This is Aaron, my older brother, and this is the younger brother. I was in the middle. This Aaron, when the war started, he, after the communist combat started, the Jewish people could go to school, into colleges. They were before Tsar didn't let Jewish people to be educated. So this was after the revolution. He was born in 1923. I was born in 19. He was born in. I was born in 26, and he was born in 23. 3 year old. And he was very, very good young boy. He was the best in school. He was number one in the whole school. He was very smart. They sent him to academy in St. Petersburg because they pick up people who very smart, who can become colonel, general. That's what he was there in after 3-4 years, and then the war starts. The war starts. He was in St. Petersburg, and he was already military. Yeah, and he went to war, and he died, and he died in I don't know where he died, but we never have. He died with all soldiers like a big.
Yeah.
So we never see him anymore.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing. Could you talk to us about this photo?
What you want to talk about them?
Yes.
So this mother and father, they didn't have a change to be educated, because when the communist country come, he was already old, like 25, 30, and so in that time Jewish people didn't have education, so they went, like boys went in cheder, and they just know about Jewish things, but they didn't know Russian, not to write, nothing. So he was a shoemaker. My mother was in the home. In that time, women never went to education. They was always home. But after revolution, About 20 years later, become very educated woman and men. Yeah, the woman was doctors, men. Yeah, and then and I was 15-year-old when the war started. And I finished, the first after 7 years, I received a honor. I, I received the best in class. I was born June 7, and the war started June 15th. Yeah, June 21st. June 7, in June 16 was graduation in school. In June 41 started the war.
Thank you. I have a few more questions.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up, and who did you live with growing up? Where did you grow up, and who did you live with when growing up?
I was with my mother and father.
Where?
In Odessa. Yeah, in Aaron. Yeah, in my father, mother. In that time when the war started, Aaron was in St. Petersburg. And we was with when they started to bomb us. Then they put my father for the work. He was about 50-year-old. They put him for the working army because young people. He was 50. Young people went in the army, and the older was working because yeah.
What did you and your childhood friends do for fun?
We the first of all, we liked to read books. We didn't have too much movies, no concert, and we went between all kind of childrens together, and we didn't. Some people go in. We love school. The school was the best. We went to school. We have very good teachers, and they push us always to read a lot. Yeah, that's what to read it, and they make shows, like it's the same like all over.
Okay, thank you. When you were a teenager, did you have a bat mitzvah?
No, we didn't have Jewish education there.
What is your favorite Jewish holiday? And describe you and your family celebrated it when you were a child.
We celebrate Hanukkah. We celebrate.
Which one was your favorite?
Jewish holidays. My mother was religious. So, but another people, Jewish people, they don't celebrate too much Jewish holidays.
In your family,
yeah.
Which one of the holidays was your favorite that your family celebrated?
I think Hanukkah. I think. And not so many. We celebrate all the Russian, Soviet Union celebration. We don't have too much Jewish education there. No Jewish education. Sometimes we didn't have synagogue, and the Jewish people who are religious, they in a room, people who has a big room, they make a little synagogue there. They play private, yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
Which one?
Which holiday?
Hanukkah is a good holiday.
That one was
It's not
your
very
favorite?
religious. It's,
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you. Did you have any family traditions?
Like what?
Like food, rituals, songs, prayers, Shabbat dinners, Purim, Seders. Did you guys have a tradition?
My mother was religious. Many people was just Soviet Union. They didn't celebrate so much Jewish holidays. They didn't have synagogue, so they were from the shtetls, from the old villages. Jewish people, they speak good Jewish and they celebrate all kind. But when they come live in the city.
Was anybody in your family in the military?
Aaron, my cousin, the same Reznik, my father's brothers, David, he was the same age like Aaron. Aaron was more in school. David was normal. He went the same to war. When the war started, they was 19, 1 year old. He come home. He was a colonel. And he come from Berlin. I remember. I was how long? I was after the war, 19. He brought me a typing typing machine, Mercedes, from Berlin, a big party. Then I missed to go to college, so when he gave me the typing. He was they live in the same building like we live. And the time I decided I will go to become a typing. I went to make typing secretary. And I become, so I was very good in Russian spelling and be excellent because I have a reward too. So I went and I become and I find a job. I was typing in secretary. I work this one.
Okay. I have a few more questions, okay? How did you meet my great-grandfather?
You see, when I finished that secretary, I found a job where I worked there, and this was they make telephone and radio, and I was there, and they have open a club once a weekend. They were dancing with live music, and my husband used to come with the boys there.
Is that how you met him? Is that how you met him?
And I met him in the club dancing. I was a good dancer. He was very elegant. He was very famous tailor already, and then I met him then. It was very difficult in that time to meet a boy because after the war, the young people no didn't come so many. If they come, they have without a hand, without so but drunk is very difficult. I was very lucky to find such a wonderful one. He was with a tie, and he respectable. Everybody love him. I was very lucky because at that time it's difficult to find. After the war, young people didn't come.
Yeah.
So that's what I was lucky.
You never remarried after.
Being, he died long time ago. He was sick. No, I didn't go out with nobody. I have already grandchildren. I used to help my daughter, Leah too, and I used to help with the grandchildren, babysit and cook for them and everything. Yeah.
Okay. What did you do to make a living in your adult life?
So I told you, I was 15 the war started. I came, I was 19.
In your adult life.
So I tell you, after 19, I worked typing, secretary, and then when I get married after 9 years, my husband was from Poland, so he decided he went out from Soviet Union. So we went to Poland with 2 kids, and then he finally was there for 3 years, and so I didn't work, he worked, the kids went, Jacob still didn't go to school, but Claire, she went to school there. Then after Poland, he found a relative who wanted to come to France. So we went to France. So Claire went already to, she 3 years in Poland, but she started to read when she was 5-year-old Russian. I teach her. When she come to Poland, she went to Polish Yiddish school. So she learned Polish and Yiddish, and she know Russian. So she was 10-year-old when we went from Poland. So she knew write and read Russian, Polish too, but for us was not important. Polish in Yiddish.
Thank you. Now we're going to wrap it up with one more question.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for future generations like me? What advice do you have for the future generations of our family like me?
What I want to tell, what is for you?
For the future generations in our family, what advice do you have for them?
Advice? For you?
Yeah.
Education, education, education. Without education, you see, when I come here, I have 2 kids, and they went to school. I didn't know language, nothing. You know what? I made a mistake. I should go to learn. I was 37-year-old, but I didn't. I went. I learned a little in French. How to sew a little bit. I went and I worked. I worked in the factory in New York in Garment Center for 25 years. That's what I did. with my good brain, with my good, I would can, I was, I love math. I was very good in math. And I have a good teacher, Andrei Vasilievich, and I want to be a math teacher. And I finished to be a finisher in Garment Center.
Thank
What
you.
the war would do to me. But thank God I'm alive. But if you know how we suffered during the war, we didn't have no food, no clothes, no shoes. We have farms far away. So the farms, the young people went to work, and they need somebody somebody to help them. So they call us for work or give us food for work.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you for
I
talking
don't
about
know
your
what
life.
you will do for this, but it's good. Like you, my grandmother, it's good you know this.
Well, this is my great grandmother, Olga. She's about to turn 99 in a week or two.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Oh, you doctor.